Hi everyone, I'm Mark and I'm the Regional Manager for Saskatchewan Polytechnic.
What do you love about Canada?
About Canada, since very diverse Asia, so there's a lot of opportunities for international students. Also, you can learn a lot of things then in Canada, especially if you will be an international student and very comfortable then to study in Canada because of the affordable tuition and also friendly environment.
What makes your school stand out?
Definitely yung health insurance in Saskatchewan Polytechnic since it's free nga for international students so they don't need to purchase additional health insurance for themselves and also for their family if they will be with them. Aside from health insurance, there are plenty of jobs for Filipino students and there are a lot of free services din kasi from the government of Saskatchewan Polytechnic.
Give 3 tips you would give to a new student in your school.
Three tips. One would be ask questions, especially if you are new to that environment and also since bago nga lang international student, ask questions on how to build their confidence as well. And second, be aggressive. Okay, especially in finding jobs kasi dun ka talaga, kailangan mo talaga mag part-time, especially if you are struggling sa finances. And then third, be humble. Be humble always kasi syempre there's a lot of international students nga for example, in Saskatchewan province. So, you have to be competitive din kasi in a good way or in a good manner.
What are the 3 popular programs international students take in your school?
Actually, with Saskatchewan Polytechnic, hindi lang tatlo yung very in-demand programs. Pero sige, I'll give at least top 3. No? So number 1, yung early childhood education. This is very parang marketable for Filipinos kasi nga most of Filipinos naman parang mga teachers and they want to practice in Canada. And aside from ECE, hotel and restaurant management, sobrang mabilis yung puno yung base Saskatchewan Polytechnic because there's a high demand talaga for hospitality sector in Saskatchewan province. And then last, definitely, nandyan pa rin naman talaga yung nursing careers. With Saskatchewan Polytechnic, we have Bachelor of Nursing and Practical Nursing that would definitely lead them for registration.
Can students apply to a new program after completing their first program?
With Saskatchewan Polytechnic, we encourage the student to enroll for another program once they finish yung core program nila. This is not to encourage them to parang spend more money, no? But this is more to build their career even further. At saka yung skill set nila para mas marami silang mga options when it comes to employment.
Can students work part-time while studying in your school?
Yes, definitely. I think that's one of the advantages in studying in Canada, especially, if you will be studying in Canada, especially with Saskatchewan Polytechnic, you have 20 hours to do part-time and then 40 hours during the break and holidays. And aside from that, with Saskatchewan Polytechnic din kasi we have the paid co-ops eh. So, imagine, bayad na yung co-op mo plus meron ka pang 20 hours on top of your working hours.
What should students keep in mind while having their part-time jobs?
Una-una, as international students, kailangan natin maging aware sa magkano ba talaga yung hourly rate in a particular province. Like for example, in Saskatchewan province, the minimum per hour would be $11.50. But again, that is just the minimum. So, pwede siyang tumaas, pero definitely hindi siya bumaba.
How much can a working student earn in Canada?
So in a month, at least kita ka din siguro mga 500 to 1,000 Canadian dollars depending on the jobs that you'll be taking.
How can students get a full-time job after completing their program?
With Saskatchewan Polytechnic at least, there's a lot of options for the student kasi to get a permanent job after they finish their program. So una, while you are doing your part-time pa lang habang nag-aaral ka, syempre ang gilas tayo doon. So if the employer absorbs you, definitely it would lead to a permanent work na. But if in case naman na hanggang internship lang talaga yung natin, yung employer natin, then you have another option to ask for Saskatchewan Polytechnic assistance if we can refer them to any organizations who are looking for full-time worker or yun din, kailangan mag-DIY, parang hanap ka lang din ng trabaho online. Marami naman dun eh. So with Saskatchewan, we can provide you the links or yung job portal where you can start finding your job.
Aside from off-campus work, does your school have on-campus work? that your students can apply for?
So yes, they can either do the volunteer din. Siyempre, mas favorable yun sa school kasi nga they're not gonna be paid. Pero siyempre, as Filipino, pag may on-campus jobs talaga tayo kahit part-time ba yan, ask if there would be a payment for that. Kasi sayang. With campus, may mga shops naman kasi sa campus namin, like mga bookstore or even sa admin, so pwede silang ma-assign dun sa part-time.
Does your school provide any financial aid for international students?
And definitely, with Saskatchewan Polytechnic, we offer scholarship for international students. So if ever you're having a hard time na struggling na tayo sa finances, talk to your counselor kasi ayun nga, kapag international student sa Saskatchewan Polytechnic, you'll be assigned to a counselor or ambassador and then ask them to help you out in filing for bursaries or scholarship.
How can a student earn their postgraduate work permit?
Oh, definitely po, no, we still follow yung IRCC, yung website ng Canada. And I think the most important thing, no, for us to apply for PGWPTS at una, we have to finish our program in a particular school, in a BLI school, like for example, Saskatchewan Polytechnic. And once you acquired na yung ATR mo or para siyang POR sa atin, and then diploma, then you can now apply for PGWPT online. If you don't know how to process it, ask your counselor or ambassador in Saskatchewan campus, then we will guide you.
Can students start online classes and then continue on campus?
Parang prerogative yun ni student, no? If they want to do online, here, kahit sa Philippines, pwede pa naman nilang gawin yun. But if they want to fly into Canada and do their online sa Canada pa rin, that's still possible. So, depende siya sa setup ng student. But again, let me remind our students, no, that kasi hindi lang sa Saskatchewan Polytechnic, no, but all of the colleges in Canada, we are all optimistic to do the face-to-face class na by September. But if not, kung hindi talaga tayo ng face-to-face, then we still do the hybrid, which is combination of online and face-to-face.
What fun activities can international students explore in Canada?
Since with Saskatchewan province, no, we are experiencing talaga yung 4 season. But again, mas mahaba talaga yung winter time. So yun, kung first timer natin Filipino makakita ng snow, kahit anong activities pwede mong gawin sa snow. So you can do snowboarding. And then for summer naman, you can do trekking. There's a lot of pa rin naman mga tourist destinations sa Canada.
What is your message to those who are interested to study in your school?
With for all of the aspiring international students who are aiming to study in Saskatchewan Polytechnic, una, we can tell to our students na we can definitely guide them if they are plan to talaga to do the permanent residency in Saskatchewan. And then try to research, syempre, no, research about the province of Saskatchewan so that you'll be familiarized.
What advice would you give to someone interested to work and study abroad?
Do not hesitate because again, there's a brighter future if you study international, especially in Canada. Okay, and aside from that, if you have the finances or if you have the capability to study overseas, do so kasi sayang yung years na i-spend natin. And also, if you are doubtful nga kung papas ka ba sa migration process, do it now kasi age matters when you apply for permanent residency. And hanggat bata pa, you apply para mas tumaas yung skill set natin. Hi, I'm Mark and I'm representing Saskatchewan Polytechnic and we are so excited to see you at our school. Do not leave your dreams to chance.